Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. We are late on night here in USA, but I saw this news and I wanted to go live to speak about it. So please invite your friends and share the link with whoever you can so we can get more people and they can join us in our discussion. We heard in the news that a sick idiot he attacked a mosque or two mosques, and first the news they said he killed 29 people, but obviously they were doing their share in false news. It looked like there's only about 9 victims, which a lot actually. It's not just, but thank God it's not 29. But here you notice that the media is encouraging such a cowardly attack to be exist. If you see the news, you will see this guy. He is proud about himself. He go in his car. He is recording himself. Actually, he's doing live streaming in Facebook, and he is proud about being supposedly what he think he is a hero. And obviously, this guy and many of him, they will do that again and again because they are looking for attention. There's many people they do crimes just for attention. They have a special pleasure of being seen, and the media actually look like they are encouraging such a crimes to happen. Yesterday I was talking about atheist, and I just said the word filthy atheist, filthy, not filthy, silly, sorry, silly atheist, and then I got a strike from YouTube immediately. I mean, how fast they can know, and how fast they are just to be angry and upset from somebody just said the word silly, or my title says the word silly. So for silly, and not only that, they strict the age of the video. Like the video suddenly became adult video, as if we are talking about having porn. And here you notice, I post in Facebook a post exposing racism in Islam, where it says a black person, angels always white, and the devil is always black. And I say this is stupid. And then Facebook restrict me from 30 days from posting for fighting against racism. Yet Facebook, anyone can go, he can take his guns and he can go live and they will not even notice you, and he starts shooting people. I mean, there's no way when this guy was doing that nobody was reporting immediately to Facebook authority about what's happened. But obviously, I mean, they have their own agenda, and they are sick, the same as the criminal who did this crime. Now, I said before, there's many criminals will be inspired by the crimes of ISIS, which is simply the Islamic State, which is simply Muhammad's lifestyle of killing people. We for sure condemn killing any person who is innocent, any person who is unarmed, Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, atheist, doesn't matter. Anyone he shoot people who did not attack him to defend himself, he is a filthy coward. Anyone who attack, if you attack a soldier, at least, I mean, he's a soldier and he's armed, but what kind of honor for a man he claimed to be a hero? He attack a bunch of people who have not even little knife in their pocket. I mean, how cowardly, how this very disgusting creature seeking attention, and he is trying to obviously those people, they have mental issues. And I believe most of those criminals are inspired by ISIS. ISIS, when we say ISIS, we are talking about Muhammad himself. If you remember, Muhammad, he commit many crimes exactly the same as this attack in the mosque. As an example, what the difference between attacking those people in the mosque and attacking those people who they are watering their animals, as we see in front of us? Nothing. People go into mosque, they are harming nobody, they have their religion, we don't agree with it, we debate them peacefully, we don't appreciate hate and we will not support hate. Muhammad, he did not debate people. Anyone don't agree with him, this is exactly what he do to them. He quoted them when they are watering their animals and they are not aware of any attack, and this filthy coward, he did exactly the same. He went to those people who they are not aware of any attack and he starts shooting at them. The only difference between this man and Muhammad, that Muhammad is more aggressive in his crimes. He took all the women and the children as captives and he raped them. This guy, he did not rape any women. Maybe because there's no women in the mosque. Maybe he would do if there is some women. You never know. He's a criminal anyway. But you will see here a famous criminal can be an inspiration to many future criminals. Many of those who watch ISIS videos, they are inspired. They did not go to school to learn, how to do this thing. They see videos. Videos these days is like a school for criminals. Today you will see someone he do attack, like we saw tons of attacks, hundreds. I mean, like the Muslims actually, they are facing a lot less attack than anyone else in the world. Usually it is the opposite would happen. This is very rare. So when somebody he attack a Christmas market and he go over hundred of people in the street by a big huge truck, he is inspired by who? We can say by ISIS, but ISIS inspired by who? The truth is they are inspired by their prophet. However, for us, we as a Christians, we should always stand against violence and against hate, and we should expose it. And if you ever feel somebody he have like attention to hate or violence, stay away from him, and even you better report him to the authority to stop him before he commits a crime. Because if you know about a crime is going to happen and this is really is going to happen, like he said to you, oh, I'm going to go and shoot some people, doesn't matter who they are, Christian, Jews, Muslims, doesn't matter. You don't just keep your mouth shut, you should report this person, for this person obviously is like a sick bacteria in the society. It doesn't matter who is he. And we, all of us, like you see, there's many Muslims, they are Muslims by name, and they don't believe anymore in violence, and they don't believe in Muhammad anymore. So we who against violence, doesn't matter who we are, we should always stand against it, because violence will hurt you, not only will hurt me. If you think violence will go and stop in a place, you are mistaken. Life is like a mirror, and violence bring nothing but violence, and hate bring nothing but hate. There's one of the saints I wrote, I don't know, Rick, I don't remember his name. He said, hate is like a poison, kill the one who have it, but like as like you are drinking your poison because you have it in your heart. So hatred is very, very sick disease and very dangerous. And the first thing it does, it kill the one who have the hate in his heart. This is why we as a Christians, we have a better life. And the first thing the Lord he said to us, for before we ask the Lord to forgive us, we say this, I mean, forgive to us the same we forgive to others, which mean it's required for us to forgive to others before we ask for forgiveness for ourselves. Otherwise you don't qualify for asking the Lord for forgiveness. And forgiveness all is about love and not about hate, because there's no way somebody he still hate and yet he forgive. uh, always be careful and not to be driven by somebody want to take you into hatred. You know, like you see, uh, one of the struggle we as a Christians in the Middle East we suffer from, that we are under a lot of discrimination. So now you in your life you struggle. Should I hate them? They are discriminate me. They are, I'm not equal. They are insulting me publicly. They are etc. So what we should do? The wisdom of the Lord is amazing. It always keep us in balance, and always we are victorious. After all the discrimination, Christians in the Middle East, they are the best example of successful family, successful businessmen, successful life, successful lifestyle. They are successful in every way. If you go to any country have a Christians in the Middle East, you will find that the percentage of university graduate, doctors, engineer, lawyers of Christians is extremely high, while it is extremely low from the other belief, which is Islam. So how the minority who are discriminated, they are the most successful? Simply because the life which is inspired by Christ make us different, make us successful. Even after discrimination, our life is blessed. And most of the time, discrimination can your life like really even better, because this is what I noticed, by the way. Like a Christian who is discriminated is a better Christian. And you will notice that the glory of our church, our fathers, was when they were discriminated and even killed, not when the church is comfortable. The more they discriminate us, the more we are stronger, strong in faith, and even we are able to bring more people to Christ. You see, during the time when the Roman, they were feeding us to animals and tigers, the Roman, with all the violence they use against us, which is extreme violence, after all the violence, they could not stop Christianity. So don't be part of hate religion, because if you do that, then you are not a Christian no more. Now this guy, obviously he is not a Christian, and I don't know what he believe in. Sound like weird guy, but he obviously he have a mental issue. Sometime, you know, if you remember the guy from Norway, he went to the park and he started shooting at immigrants. All those immigrants, they were Middle Eastern Christians, most of them. Maybe we can say 85% Middle Eastern Christians. Just because they are immigrants, so we shoot them, very ugly, and very stupid too. Very stupid. It's not even like sometime you ask yourself, I mean, okay, what you accomplish now? Here we go. You will spend the rest of your life like a rat in jail if you are not going to be executed. Actually, if I am in charge of government, I will execute this guy immediately, and I will make an example of him, by law for sure, not like as a criminal too, by law. If the law allow execution, this guy should be executed immediately to make an example of him for those who try in the future to kill innocent people. It doesn't matter who is this person. Like you see now ISIS, they are captured, and Trump is asking European to take them. I mean, how silly, how stupid. Those are criminals. What do you mean to take them? Why, if somebody kills somebody, he's going to be executed, but those ISIS are not going to be executed, and now you want to send them home? Very silly. I mean, the system we have in government is very silly and very stupid. They are treating them as if they are, like respected soldiers. We need always to be careful, and we need always to balance ourselves, and not to be like Muhammad. Never be like Muhammad. Never do what they do. Don't go down to that level, because then if you do, you become satanic. You see, we as a Christians, uh, we should defend ourselves. I know like some churches, they teach you that Jesus, he said turn the cheek, but this is not about about defending yourself. No, this is about take the law, use the law. But let us say you live in a country and your country is attacked. You as a Christian, you have duty to defend your country. A Christian who don't defend his home, he is a cowardly person, and he is no Christian. A Christian who don't defend his wife. Imagine somebody want to rape your wife. What do? You pray for him? You say Jesus says, love my enemy? This is not what Jesus taught you. The Bible is full of example of teaching you what you should do. So, yes, the Lord is the Lord of peace, but criminals always should be punished. And this guy is no different, should be executed according to the law, if the law is allowing that. In the Bible, if a person he killed, he should be killed. This is a criminal. He killed innocent people. They did nothing wrong to him, and he have no reason to do what he did. Like, it's not somebody even killed somebody from his family or something. He's just an idiot, trying to get attention, boosting himself, and he's happy. Like, oh yeah, let the party started. Even he said, I think in the video he said, let the party started. Look how disgusting he is. This is party for him. So the problem is, we need a better law all around the world. Those criminals we should not give them a chance to live and stay in jail for 20 years, and then after that they go out. A person he killed now 9 people, he will go out after 20 years? That's not fair. There's 9 people in the grave right now, and then this guy, he will go to jail for 20 years. Why? Because the law of the country says we don't support execution. The law should be changed, because this is not a fair law. It's not fair that the killer he go out and somebody he go to the grave, right? So we don't want to be like Muhammad, who attack people when they are watering their cattle. We don't want to be inspired by a criminal. We don't want to be inspired by ISIS, the Islamic State of Allah. And I speak to everybody, not only Christians, for sure. Like, maybe atheists don't like to hear me. Like, atheists these days are very upset from me, and they think. And by the way, the atheists, they think they are better. They are better than all of us. They are better than anyone who believe in God. Somebody says Jesus will not support death penalty. My friend, look like you did not read the Bible. Isn't it the Bible says the one who killed an innocent man should be killed? Where do you get this from, that Jesus will not support? Isn't it Jesus, he said, the one who lived by the sword die by the sword? I mean, you obviously you did not read your Bible. Jesus said the one who lived by the sword die by the sword, which means justice is, if you kill, you will be killed. That is what Jesus is saying. Unless you are saying the Bible is not our book no more. No, the Bible support death penalty for criminals. Absolutely. And this is absolute justice. But we understand that every country have their own law, and they take we cannot force a law on them. People, they vote for their own law and they decide what it is going to be best for them. But I believe that the best law is that a criminal who kills, especially when he do commit mass murder, especially if it's a hate crime, or there's nothing can be justified about it, then this guy should be, should deserve death, right? Anyway, I will not be surprised if like a criminal, he start practicing what Muhammad does or what ISIS start doing, because they watch too many videos beheading children, watch them, even ISIS, they bring like a Barbie for a child and they ask him to chop their head, and then after that they took them to chop the head of the real people. So imagine how many criminals are created in the last 8 years. They are all over, and they have schools teaching them that. And now they send them back to Europe, send them back to Germany as a children supposedly, but those children already are poisoned. So get ready in Europe for what is coming. However, we as a Christians, we should not allow violence. We should not sponsor violence. And hate is the root of violence always. You know, before a person he arrived to the point he wanna kill somebody, he have to hate him. Mostly. Unless like he is a sick person, maybe like this guy. I don't think even this guy he know. I don't think he hate anyone. I think he just wanna be famous, like because he wanna go in live broadcast. You know, you think he's like Rambo. You know, but it's a very cowardly act. I mean, what is the honor of attacking people? They have no weapon, and not only that, like a person who is bowing down, he is not even seeing you. You know, look how cowardly it is to shoot him. You know what I mean? It's not even like even the guy don't have a chance to defend himself. So what is the what kind of a man you are? You know, in the old days, even the criminals, they used to say, "I will not shoot a person in his back." You believe it? I mean, you know, people they lost their honor. Even criminals, even those who used to do they do like let us say they live by the sword, they kill to live. Even those people they used to have you know honor. Somebody saying Nova Kurdish Christians are terrorists. This Kurdish he forgot that your Muslim friends they bomb you by chemical weapon and they kill tens of thousands of you. It's not the Christian. So shut up, you idiot. You forgot? And then you kiss their shoes to come and save you from Saddam Hussein. It is the Christians who save your ass. And now the Christians is the one who saved your ass in Iraq. And otherwise, all the Kurdish in Iraq, they will be dead. So shame on you. You are a potato. And now Trump, he want to leave Syria. You start kissing his shoes. Please, don't go. Stay. Please stay. You know. Yeah, this is what they do. You know, you help them, and then after that, they spit on you. Isn't it the Christians who help you in Bosnia? Huh? Isn't it America? Isn't it the European? Eh, you know, it doesn't matter how you help them. Still, you're kuffar. You're terrorists now. This guy is not a Christian. Here we go. They will start spreading lies saying this guy is a Christian. Why? He was saying in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit when he killed. You see the cowardly behavior. Now they will start spreading rumor that this guy is a Christian. After all the terrorist attack happened by the followers of Allah, now this guy supposedly is going to be the Christian guy. Yeah, good. You know, good to play. Good to play. Try something better. If we are terrorists, the world will be different. You know. No, it's not the Kurdish destroy Daesh. It is not the SDF to destroy Daesh. It is American who destroyed Daesh. All of us we knew. You know, the Kurdish were humiliated and defeated, and almost they killed them all. If not USA, the same as the rest. You know, there's two parties in Syria fighting ISIS. One sponsored by USA and one is sponsored by Russia. So we can say it clearly that the one who really destroyed ISIS in the ground, it was the American and the Russian, and the rest are just to fill the ground. As simple as that. Right? Somebody saying Christianity has always to be violent for a century. Catholic fought, Protestant, and etc. This is not true, really. Those fight you are talking about, it's about politics. If you go and read history, you will see this was not about religion. It was about politics. Because how somebody can justify killing a human being and he follow Christ? So this is not a Christianity, my friend. You are mixing dirty politics with the Christianity. And always they use an excuse. You know, there's a king who became a Protestant, and there's a king who is a Catholic, and they are fighting. But the fact really is not about Catholic and Protestant, but this is the name of it. And the naive ones, they believe it was about fighting between Catholic and Protestant, but the fact it's not. To be a Christian is to be Christian, Christ-like, as simple as that. So how you can say this is a Christianity? Shame on you. Christianity is Christ. And there is many people, they use the name of God to accomplish a mission. It can be satanic mission, like a guy who is a priest but he is a child molester. No, he used the name of God. He wear a clothes of uniform of a priest, you know, and he maybe became a bishop like Muhammad, you know, or he claimed be a prophet, but he is at the end of the day he's a child molester. So there's many people they use the name of God, but they have nothing to do with God. So what those have to do with God? Anyone who do not do what Jesus said and he did, he have nothing to do with the Christ. Now you can play all the dirty games in the world and you can say this guy is a Christian and that guy is a Christian, but at the end of the day this is false. Say as you wish. Uh, the Pope declare war in Muslims and Jews. It look like anti you are just a stupid idiot, because simply at that time you idiot. First of all, not in the Jews. First of all, the Muslims attack Jerusalem and they occupy Jerusalem. So what do you want the Pope to do? Send them flowers? What do you want the Pope to do? The Muslims attack Jerusalem and they forced the Pact of Umar, which is nothing but humiliation for the Christians. So what do you want the Pope to do? Send kisses to the Muslims, says thank you for taking our holy city and taking our women as slaves? Is that will make you happy, auntie? So you are simply just a scam and you have no dignity, because a person who have dignity, he speak the truth but nothing but the truth, right? No, the Pope, he knew what Christianity is about. At that time he knew. Why not? Why not? You attack me, I have the right to defend myself. The one you see, the stupidity, anti-venom, that you are just like judging the one who been attacked, not the one who attack, because you are a cowardly person who cannot say the truth. Who is the first who attack who? The Muslims, they came to Jerusalem. Is not Jerusalem who went to Mecca. Jerusalem is the city of the Jews and the Christians, and at that time it was the city of the Christians. So what made the Muslims come all the way 1,200 kilometers away? But you are a cowardly person who tried to switch the truth upside down. The crusade was actually to defend, not to attack. All the lies you hear about the crusade before, it was nothing but a lie. The crusade for 600 years, there's no crusade. When the Muslims attacked, there was a crusade. So it was a reaction, not an action. And at that time, they went all the way actually, and they occupy half of Europe. Actually, Europe, half of it was occupied not long time ago, 100 years ago. You know, Romania was occupied by the Turkish, Greece, Latvia, Moldova. I mean, most of those European countries in the Black Sea, they were controlled by Turkey. I mean, what the Turkish have to do there? So if they fought back, they are evil Christians, right? The same as the Spanish, the space as Spanish. The Muslims attack Spain and they occupy Spain for 800 years. So what do you want the Spanish to do? Give them flowers and kisses? You are a sick person. You are sick and you are a hypocrite. Whoever helped the attackers, the Spanish, they go after them. And anyone do that. In USA, just 2 years ago, the USA intelligence, they shot a guy, his name is Al-Wakili. You know, I forgot his name, Al-Wakili. He is in Somalia, but he is an American citizen. They killed him in Somalia. Why? Because he betrayed them and he joined the army of the enemy. So why you can do it in 2019, but you cannot do it at that time? Mr. Venom, you are a very corrupt person and a liar. So it's okay for the Muslims to come and take Spain for 800 years, conquer, steal the money, rape the women, enslave the country, take a land is not their own. The country is called Spain. They change the name of the country, they make it Andalusia. They change the language, they change the name, they change everything. And then when they fight back, they are criminals. Hypocrite you are. Hypocrite. Today Christianity is made up. Nambi, Rambi, not a Christian walks. Okay, you know what? You are just a coward person, and you are just. You see, he did not even dare. He did not even dare to answer anything I said. Did you notice, guys? Did he answer anything? Anything he said, we got him busted with. So he's just calling names. He said the crusade, we answered him. He said the Spanish, we answered him. He said, we got him busted. So now he just start calling names. Christianity today is what it is. You don't like it. If Christianity is nothing, why you're upset? If Christianity is gone, I mean, why you are talking about Christianity if there's no Christianity no more? Are you attacking a ghost? If Christianity is Rambi Bambi, as you said, so why are you attacking Christianity? There's no Christianity no more, according to you. I feel sorry for your wife, by the way. I think you are the kind of a guy, if your wife she send you to throw the garbage at night, you will come back with the garbage because you are scared to go in the dark. Hmm? Anyway, uh, later we will have some, like we will have a good topic, but just now I wanted to go live and talk about what happened now. This is the real ACC of CB? What is that ACC? What is that? Now this guy who is posting in Arabic, I want to know who is the one who is translating the English to him in Arabic. I think this guy he is using Google. Say goodbye. I'm trying to read his Arabic. I was getting dizzy. I mean, what kind of Arabic is that? It sounds like Christian Prince trying to make a sentence. Like somebody want to convince me that he know Arabic. So what they do, they go to Google, they post in their language, and they translate. And Google how messy it is. And then they post it here. And then Christian Prince will read that Arabic and he find like, what is that? Hummus, falafel, what is that? You know? Uh, yeah, honestly, I was reading the first time he posted, the second time he posted, and I was wondering what this guy trying to say to me. You know? Just to make it simple for those who attack Christianity. The best thing happened to me in my life that I am a Christian. Not because I have degrees, not because I'm, whatever you can say, educated, and not because I'm from a good family or a bad family, not because I am black or white, not because I am, I mean, the best thing happened to me in my life is to be a believer in Christ. So for you, you can say whatever you want. But for me, maybe you don't understand what we are talking about because you are not in the same level. You are not enjoying what we enjoy. And for us, look how beautiful Christianity is. When somebody kills somebody, we are the first to condemn it. When 9/11 happened, thousands of filthy terrorists, they were dancing in the street in Gaza, enjoying the burning alive of 3,000 people. When tsunami happened, if you remember a tsunami in Indonesia, who remember it? Honest to God, the terrorist, I cannot say anything except terrorist. They open chat rooms celebrating saying that Allah he punished the kuffar. Imagine the chat room name, Allah he punished the kuffar. Hundreds of people in the chat room, and they are celebrating and rejoicing the killing or the death of hundreds of thousands. Why? Because they thought the one who die are just Christians or Jews or Hindus or whatever. And then later they found that the majority, they were Muslims. So they shut down their chat room. I mean, how disgusting. How you can celebrate death of a human being? How you can rejoice for death of children and women and people like, I mean, tsunami. I mean, it's killing everybody, whoever is there. What kind of mentality you have? How sick? How sick? What kind of God is the God who will make you rejoice for hearing the death of thousands? Or like now, this attack here, disgusting attack. The person who rejoiced for such a thing, obviously he became satanic. This is satanic. Whoever believe, whoever enjoy, whoever follow a cult rejoicing the mass murder or murder of innocent people, even if it's one, even if it is even a dog, he is satanic. Once I was driving my car and I was driving and I hit the scroll, you know, that's a small tiny animal. I was really upset. I mean, this guy, he screwed my day. I was saying to myself, I wish I did not leave the house because I just killed this poor animal for nothing. But I don't mean it. You know, just a poor animal crossing the street. It happened. My car is going through. I hit him. I feel so upset. You know, I really, really upset. He screwed my day. If you don't have, if you don't have mercy in your heart, you don't deserve mercy. You see, remember one day you yourself, you will stand in the front of the Lord who give mercy for those who deserve mercy. So if you are a murderer, if you are a person who never treat people with mercy in every way, not only in killing, you know, like even if you are a boss, you don't treat your employees in a nice way. You rip them off. You don't pay them. One day you will pay the price for this because you don't deserve mercy. Why he would have why he will be merciful on you when he never be merciful on anyone? Right? Somebody saying to me, Muhammad Azam, he's saying, I am a Muslim and I do not categorize myself with fake Muslims who kill innocent Muslims. Well, Muhammad Azam, I am really happy that you are not like them. But isn't it Muhammad Azam is the founder of Al Qaeda? Muhammad Abdullah Azam. So how come your name is the same name of the founder of Al Qaeda? And when you say I am not like the same fake Muslims who kill innocent people, so what about your prophet killing innocent people, as you see in the screen? Are you saying to us that your prophet was a fake Muslim? Are you there, Muhammad Azam? Are you saying that your prophet was a fake Muslim? As you see, here we go, the same as what happened in the mosque. People are not aware. They are watering their animals, doing their business, living their day. The men are busy, the women are busy. Muhammad, he attacked them without warning. So what do you think? Do you agree that Muhammad himself is a fake Muslim then? What do you say, my friend? Somebody saying you are worshiping a man in a dirty cross. Okay, you can insult as much as you wish. We forgive you. You see here, it says that the prophet, he attacked them. Suddenly he attacked Bani al-Mustaliq without warning while they were headless and their cattle were being watered. The same as this filthy animal who attacked the Muslims in the mosque. They were headless. They were busy praying to their God. Cowardly, cowardly attack. Very coward. Free Y is saying, when you want to stop lying. Is the story in front of me written by Muslims or by me? Guys, when the Muslim is saying stop lying, I'm showing the story in the screen and they are saying to me stop lying. How that can work? I mean, look at this. I am reading their translation. This is a book written by them, printed by them, transformed to us through generation by them, translated by them, and published in Islamic website by them, and then they say stop lying. So what do you say, fee? Who is lying here? Did your prophet attack people when they are headless and they are unaware? of any attack, or I'm lying? Are you there? You see, the one of the funny thing about Muslims, that when they see something very disgusting, right away they say you are lying, even though it's in the front of them. It doesn't matter what you say, because they have nothing to discuss. They cannot say really, they cannot discuss it. They just go like in a crazy mood and say, "Oh, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying, lying, lying." Oh boy. Okay. Right. And look now, the this person fee is very quiet. You know. Here we go. Your prophet, he did the same exact attack in the mosque. He attacked people when they are headless. Is that your translation or my translation? Huh? Is that your translation or my translation? Is that your book or my book? Is that your story or my story? Then give the testament to fact that he would never kill. I don't know, what do you mean? No, the Bible, my friend, says that a criminal should be killed. Jesus said, "The one who live by the sword shall die by the sword," which means a guy like this, the man who attacked those people in the mosque, he should be punished according to the Bible by death. This is what the Bible teach. So what are you talking about? The Bible in the Old Testament is the same as the Bible in the New Testament. We don't have a new Bible. This is the same God book. And the Lord, he said, "I came to fulfill, not to destroy." So don't come with the new belief we don't have. Heedless. Okay, heedless. Sorry guys, I said heedless. It's heedless. Excuse my English. Excuse my French. Once I was meeting with the French ambassador, and I learned in English school like to be polite. And if somebody said something to you, you don't understand, you say to him what? Anyone knows? Excuse my French. But I never learned that this is an insult to the French. And now I'm speaking to the French ambassador, and I said to him, "Excuse my French." He looked at me, what? What you said? And later I learned that "excuse my French," it's mean like, "Excuse me, I'm stupid like a French," which I should not say. But how I know? I thought I'm being polite. Uh, excuse my French to the French ambassador. He said to me, "I know that English is not your first language, so I will let it go." And the guy was very nice with me, like whatever you want, etc. I mean, he's very nice with me. And then I excuse my French. Anyway, don't say that to a French person, remember. Uh, no, don't say that. You can say, "Excuse me, I don't speak good, I don't understand French," but don't say. Do you think will be civil war between people from the far right and Muslims? I don't know what will happen in the future, but uh, I mean, hate will bring hate. So the Muslims, I advise them always to reject any preacher who teach hate in their mosque. If they want to abrogate their religion, that will be good for them. Like to reject any violence, to consider it as something from the past. And if they want to believe in a God, his name is Allah, but they don't want to kill, they don't want to hate anyone, that will be wonderful. Hmm? I mean, for me, it's still strong, it's cult, but at least no violence, because always violence bring violence, and hate bring hate. If you go to the mosque and you start saying the kuffar are filthy, the kuffar are dirty, they are najis, they are pigs, they are monkeys. And then there is a guy who is, let us say he is not stable, and he hear you saying that he is a pig. He might go crazy. You teach hate, hate will go back to you. Don't do that. Reject hate, fight hate, so hate will. Life is like a mirror. Life is like a mirror. You smile in the mirror, you see a smile. You smile in the face of people, people smile back to you. You say you are filthy, you are dirty, you are a dog. Okay, you will know you. They will come back to you and say you are. They will treat you the same. Treat people as you want them to treat you. Right? Now this guy, his name Avim, is just like a crazy monkey in the text. And people like you like to spread hate. Shouldn't been ban yourself, lying hypocrite. Well, you are the one who spread hate. You are the one who starts saying the Christian killed and etc. What does that mean? And as long you are against hate, what do you think about this verse in the Quran where it says that Allah he spread hate and enmity? Let us put you into examination, guys. Do you think this guy Vanim he is a true believer in Allah or he is a fake believer? In chapter 5 in the Quran, verse number 14, Allah he said that he is the one who supply hate to all the Christians in the world. Let us see now what he will say about that. Do you condemn Allah for saying that, my friend, or you have no problem? Are you there, Vanim? Let us see if you are a person who support Allah or you are against Allah now. What do you say? As you see here, according to the Quran, you cannot even claim, you cannot blame the Christians for anything wrong, because Allah is the one who spread hate between them. What do you say? MX Tube, he's saying that Yasu'a bi'ahadin ji al-wujud. That doesn't matter. The Messiah, he said, I came to fulfill, not to destroy. And the law is the law of Jesus anyway. Jesus, he is the God of the Jews, and nothing changed. Any Muslim wanna say to us if he is against the teaching of Allah or not? What kind of God? He says, I'm going to spread hate and enmity. What do you say? What we will do with Allah now? Should we ban him? Any Muslim have an opinion? Should we ban Allah from spreading enmity and hatred? If you don't like this translation, by the way, we can change it for you. Which is the translation you like? We have all kind of candies for you. You like Yusuf Ali? I'll give you Yusuf Ali, no problem. Here we go. This is Yusuf Ali. What do you say? Are you there? Where is the Muslims who they are attacking me? Accusing Christians of hate. I mean, you follow God of hate. The God of Islam, he forbid you even from taking your family as a friend. Have you ever heard of a God says take not your family as a friend? That is Allah. Why? Because of hate. Chapter 9 verse number 23, and the verse in the front of you. Even your parents, even your mother, even your father, even your brother, you cannot take them as a friends. Why? Because they are not Muslims. And you are talking about hate. Any Muslim want to say something? All of this is based on hate, because chapter 5 verse number 51, the verse says take not Christians and Jews as a friends. Why? Very simple, very simple, because it's based on hate. If you cannot take somebody as a friend, it means he is just an enemy. As simple as that. I have no problem to take a Muslim as a friend, to take a Hindu as a friend, to take a Jew as a friend. I don't care. As long as they are good to me, I'm good to them. In Islam, you cannot. Why? Because you have a hateful God who teach and spread hate. You cannot take even a person who want to take you as a friend. He don't want to fight you. He want to be your friend. Still, you cannot. And not only that, the Quran says, if you take them as a friend, you became one of them, which means you are an apostate. Any Muslim want to respond? I want to take you as a friend. Your God, Allah, says to you, you cannot take a Christian prince as a friend. What we will do now? Who is the one who spread hate? I want to be a friend to all the Muslims. Yeah, but Muhammad Azam, this is not what the Quran teach. And look like you are a Muslim, but you have different religion, not the Quran. What the book you follow, Muhammad Azam? Is this the same book you follow? How you call yourself a Muslim, but you don't want to follow this? The Quran is your book. Okay, the Quran says you cannot take me as a friend. It doesn't say take people, don't take those or that. It says don't take a Christian, don't take Jews. That's it. Why? Just because they are Christian, just because they are Jews. All the Jews, all the Christians. Guys, is that Islamic translation or my translation? Is that the Islamic like if I give my translation, they will say he's lying, right? In the old days when I used to make an videos, I used to use like a camera. I hold it even in my hand, if you believe it, and I record the screen, and the screen is in Arabic because there was no translation really. I mean, things was very, and the video was quality is very bad. You remember those old screen videos, how bad the screen it is, and it take me an hour to log in the internet sometime. You have to dial the phone number of the internet provider, blah blah blah. So at that time there was no English. So I have to point my camera at the Arabic, and then I translate to people, and over the Muslim they say, right, liar, liar, liar. Okay, here we go. This is your Muslim translation. What we will do? Hmm? Any Muslim want to say something? Once I went in a chat room, Baltok, and the Muslim, they know me very well. I mean, I made thousands of them leave Islam. So you can, you know how much they receive me in a very good way. So I enter the chat room. The second I enter any Islamic chat room, the room go boiling. The room will be like snoring. Everybody sleep. The second they see my nickname in the chat room, the room go crazy. And then one of them, the admin, the one in control of the chat, he said, the Christian Prince, be a man, come to the mic. So he gave me the mic, and supposedly he's going just to let me talk for 2 days, 2 minutes, and just to start insulting me, etc. And then he gave me the mic, and then I start saying this. The Prophet Muhammad was an amazing man. He never killed, he never lied, he never raped. And all the Muslims in the chat, they were saying, liar, liar, you are a liar. The Prophet never raped a child. Liar. The Prophet did not kill old women. Liar. The Prophet did not, whatever I say, I'm saying Muhammad is a good guy. They say to me, you are a liar. Still they are saying to me, you are a liar. And then the admin of the chat, he gave me a red dot, which means he took the mic from me, and he screamed at them. He said, you stupid idiot. He did beat us again and again in our chat room. He got, I mean, what's wrong with you? He was saying to you the Prophet was a good man. You said to him, liar. He said the Prophet did not rape women. You said to him, liar. You said the Prophet did not steal underwear. You said to him, liar. So it doesn't matter what he say. You are saying he just stupid. He start cursing them, and he start bouncing people from the chat because you're not listening. This is a Christian Prince. Whatever he say, we say to him, we are liar. Anything Christian Prince he say to him, you are a liar. We are not listening. We don't want to listen. Hmm? This is the best you can bring me, liar. Okay. Do we have any Abdul? Now, I noticed that somebody broadcasting my broadcast in two channels in the same time. We don't approve that. So if you don't mind, the one who is doing that, please don't do that. You can download my video after we finish, and then you can take it to your channel. Do not do two podcasts in the same time. Do we have any Abdul? What do you will do now? Why, you know, why I cannot take you as a friend? I want to take Muslims as a friend. What we will do now with Allah. This is a chapter 5, verse 51. And not only that, by the way, it says here that the one who take them as a friend, he is one of them, which means he is a kafir, which means he is filthy, he is najis, he is dirty, he should be killed, he should be humiliated according to Islam. Just because you take me as a friend, that's it. Allah consider you out of Islam. That is the crime. And we as a Christian, we would love to take Muslims as I understand that Islam teach you cannot be my friend, but I love to help you. I love to assist you. I love to make to do good to you because simply I'm a Christian. Even if your religion forbidden you from being a friend to me, and we will not appreciate anyone hurting a Muslim. That's ugly. That's not Christian spirit. That is satanic spirit. And now here we understand from this verse that Muhammad, he wanted always enmity between us, between Christians and Muslims. He was afraid that if we get close together, we will know that what he is saying, what he's talking about, it's a lie. This is the reason, by the way, when people try to divide, somebody try to divide people, he is afraid that if they get close together, they will find that we are not enemies. They are a human like us. They are people like us. They have emotion. They have family. They cry. They eat. They enjoy. They are like everybody. But making a verse like this will make a barrier forever between two community, so they will not get close together and they will never be ever friendly. This is the whole point. I am in Indonesian newspaper. Send me the link so we can see what they are saying to me. Actually, the Iranian TV, they spoke to me about me long time ago. They were talking about supposedly those who attack Islam, blah 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 blah. And from all the videos in YouTube, they choose my video. This was the Iranian TV. So let us see what the Indonesians saying about Christian Prince. What they are saying. I made a lot of Indonesian leave Islam. I did not make a lot, maybe a couple of thousands yet in Indonesia only, not many. Wait until we reach millions. Then you should talk about me, not now. It's too early. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? Thank you for all the Indonesian beloved people. We have you here and we are happy to have you. Uh, I don't understand. Christian plain Jane. Type CP from my peach girl act. I know what is that. Maybe later we can check it out. Hello from Iran. Welcome, my friend from Iran. See, we have the whole world here. We have Indonesia, we have Vietnam, we have Thailand, we have Philippines, we have Iran. I mean, glory to the Lord. We have people from around the earth. You know, if I tell you a story sometime, it's very funny. But the most funny story happened to me. I always remember it. It was really weird. I was in the Philippines. I was in a coffee shop. And there was a guy next, like, the coffee shop, like the tables are very close to each other. So the guy, he have a Bible in front of him, and he is like doing a study. He is writing notes, etc. So I said, okay, this is a Christian fellow. Let us have a discussion with him. So I said, you are, what do you do? Studying the Bible? So we started a little bit talking, and then he says to me, I know you. I said, I don't think so. He said, no, 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 I know you. And he was looking at me, and he said, are you Christian Prince? He was listening to my voice, and then, I know you. Yes, I know you. I said, no, I don't think we ever met before. He said, no, 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 I'm really sure I know you. I don't think so. He said, are you Christian Prince? You know. And then he called his wife, and his wife, to make it more funny, this guy, he always watch my videos every day. So his wife, she have a fight with him about it, like, so he called her. He said to her, do you know who is with me right now? You will not believe it. The wife, she said, he put her in the speaker. She said, I know, you will tell me Christian Prince. He said, yes. He said, what's wrong with you? She thought her husband went crazy, And then he explained to me, he said, because I always, we fight about, don't stop talking about Christian Prince. That's it. I have headache. So now he called her, and he said to her, you will not believe I am with who. He said, because today in the morning we were talking about you. He said, you will not believe. You will not believe. And then she said to him, I know, Christian Prince. I know you will say that. He said, yes. And then he said to me, talk. I said, he said, talk. She will not believe me. Talk. So I start talking. And then she said, what? Like what? Yeah. Well, what I can do, my voice is very hard to hide. Auntie, you don't fear Allah. You fear the American army only. Let us face it clear, my friend. You don't fear Allah. If you fear Allah, you will not stay home. According to Islam, who is what the Prophet he order you? What the Prophet he order you? He order you to fight those who don't believe in Allah and the last days. So if you fear Allah, you will do what your Prophet will order you. So stop making up lies that you really fear Allah. You don't fear Allah. You fear the American, you fear the police, you fear being arrested, you fear being captured, you fear, you fear many things. The last one you fear is Allah. Let us make it clear. And you fear a Christian Prince. We are the Christians who fear no one. You put us in jail, we are in Malaysia. You put us in jail, we are in Indonesia. You put us in jail, we are in China. You put us in jail, we are in Thailand. You put us in jail, we are in Somalia. You put us in jail, we are in Syria. We are in Iraq. We are in Egypt. You put us in jail, whatever we are there to stay, and we are growing as never before. The biggest giant country who is coming to Christ is China. When I was there, I could not believe it. I always thought of China as a communist country, but I could not believe how big, huge the church is there, and how huge the number of the believers. And look how funny the Chinese government is. They destroy churches, but when they destroy churches, look what they do. As an example, the day I arrived to China last year, there was a church, a huge church. I think it take 23, 25,000 member. So when they destroyed the church, what happened? I mean, normal to happen what? People, they will do the uh, teaching in their houses, and that is even better, because now the 25,000, they will be scattered in town preaching the gospel, bringing more people. Can I ask my question now? What is your question? If your question have to do with the topic, feel free. If not, then even Korea. Who are here from Korea? Anyone from Korea? Korea used to be almost zero Christians, and now more than 85 to 95, between I think 95 almost percent are Christians. Amazing. Create a free constitution, my friend. First, you have to make Somalia a country first. Right now, there is no country because of the Islamic terrorism. There is no country. Somalia is not considered to be a country because there's no president, there's no government. It's, you know, it's a bunch of gang. What proof do Muslims have Muhammad even exist? First, Muhammad as a name never exists. This is not his real name. Muhammad is a title. That's why the Quran sometimes he call him Mustafa, sometimes call him Ahmad, sometimes call him Muhammad, because those are not his name. Those are titles. Muhammad, he was trying to replace God, so he called himself the praised one. In other way, Muhammad, he is trying to replace Jesus, so he wanted to be the praised one, and this is what Muhammad means. How somebody worship God and he called himself Muhammad, right? That is against God, and there's no way a person who believe in one God, yet he called himself the praised one, right? Imagine I believe in one God and then I call myself the praised one. So if I am the praised one, who is the praised to? Are you getting my point? How somebody believe in one God, he speak that there is one God, we should worship him, obey him, and then he call himself the praised one. The praised one should be only God, no one else. We should not praise no man, we praise God. That's why we say praise Jesus, for he's our God. So Muslims, when they call their prophet Muhammad, they are just saying the praised one, the praised one. How he can be the praised one? Even when we ask the Muslims how Allah, he says that Allah and the angels, they are praying on the prophet, they say he is praying for him, not praying on uh, praying for, not to. Supposedly now the guy is getting smarter. He's praying for, not to. I mean, this guy took him a lot of thinking to come with this answer. Well, we cannot say, I don't know. I mean, to say to you there's a real proof of Muhammad being exist or not, I wasn't there. But for us, we have a problem, we have to deal with it. We are here not to fix a person, we are here to fix a cult, to fight a cult. The guy is dead already, regardless if he is exist or not. So I'm not going to waste my time searching for the tail of Muhammad if we can hold him from his tail. The guy is dead already, if he is exist. Don't waste your time. Now, maybe somebody is a historian, he can do study and etc. That will be a historian job. I am not a historian. I'm here to find ideology and ideas and belief, right? And even if Muhammad does not exist, there's hundreds of millions of people believe in him is exist. So what you would do with that? You have to deal with it. Are we getting the point? Actually, Muhammad, he did not lie. I did my study and I found that God, his name is Allah, he will give us women who have a very beautiful boobs, and I like that. I was scared actually to convert to Islam and get women who have no nice boobs. Imagine, brother, you go to heaven, brother. And now Allah, He gave you beautiful women, brother. And then you find that their boobs are not really nice, brother. But after seeing this verse, brother, I felt so comfortable and more confident that the God of Islam is the true God. He is the God of boobs. Otherwise, how come he can make nice boobs? What? I mean, don't you see it in front of you? The God of Islam described for us the boobs of the women we will receive in heaven. Like, brother, those boobs in the heaven, they are not the normal one. Like, if you like, they are like, if a woman she jump, they will hit the ground, like they will boing, boing, boing. They will bounce because like the big balloon. So, brother, this is a very clear proof that Allah is God. And now, if you are not convinced, I mean, you have to be convinced. We have a lady. Her name is Zahra. She wanna call us. Okay, Zahra, hold on. Let me first be sure my microphone is working. Okay, where is my headset? Zahra is a girl. She called us before and she cry because she feel that we are not being fair. But then we got her busted. Oh boy. She said to me, give me 6. Oh boy. Don't say that. That means she said, give me a second, not 6. The first one, it was wrong mistake. All right. I'm not making things up. That's what she said to me. You can ask her. She said to me, give me a 6. I can show you the text. But then she fixed it. She said it's give me a second. I think this is the influence of the topic. I mean, I don't even know how to read the word, this one. Volobotos. Is that octopus? Is that like coming from octopus? It must be a Greek word. Hold on. Volobotos. Big boobs. I don't know how to say it. It's going to take an Arab guy like me like 10,000 years to pronounce this word. Vovo. Vol. Is that coming? It's close to Volvo. Like Vol. I gave up. That's it. I prefer to go and say the word boobs. It's easier, a lot nicer, and remind me of volleyball. Voluptos. Somebody, Andrew is teaching me. Hold on, guys. Somebody is teaching me how to say it. Finally, I know how to say it. I spent years trying to read this verse. I could not read it, and now one of you is teaching me. Voluptos. My friend, I prefer to say boobs. Thank you very much. This is too much. I mean, all of this too. Like, he could not find different word for translation. I mean, what is that? Mean. Voluptos. What the heck? I feel like going to throw up now. I was liking it in the beginning. Now it sounds like a cow. What is that? Is that sound like an octopus? Mean. Anyway, we are waiting for Zahra to call us. She said, give me a 6. I mean, a second. Okay. No comment. Okay. I was really scared when she said that in the beginning. Said to myself, what you want? How I can do that? Mut'a. I know. We are waiting for this Muslim to call. There's any Muslim would like to call? CP, are you single? My friend, I'm very single. I have single TV, single freezer, single microphone, single what? A keyboard. I mean, everything in my house is single. Do you believe it? And after being all this single, you have to read this tos. I mean, I mean, no way. It's impossible to read it, and you are single like this. Single tooth, not single teeth. Oh boy. Anyone? You know, once my mother, she called me and she said to me, "How's your wife?" And I said, "What's wrong with my mom? She started reading Quran or what?" I said, "Mom, are you taking hashish?" For sure, I'd not say that. I said, "Mom, what's wrong with you?" What wife? She said, "Yeah, yeah, how's your wife?" I said, "What wife? What are you talking about? Who told you I have a wife? I get married and you do not know?" She said, "No, the thing, you know, I have, you know, this stick, you scratch your back with it, you know, that one have fingers." So, you know, Middle Eastern ladies, you know, she said to me that this is my wife. This is why I'm not married until now, because I have this stick. She want to break it. She want to come here and she want to break it so I can have a wife. So she's asking me, "How's your wife?" And I was saying to myself, what's wrong with my mom? Too much hashish. She is reading Quran. Maybe she got the book of Sahih Bukhari or something. It must be the hashish issue. But it turned to be not. Yeah. Fahad Khan, how you can report me? Send the fax. Fahad Khan, he want to report me. He's upset. He's upset, Fahad Khan. Report me, my friend. Anyway. Do we have any Abdul? Ah, Radical Love, he advised me something. Hold on. This guy, he is suffering from something. Let us study his case. Peace in understanding Radical Love. Look what he said. I think Radical Love, he have a very good experience with his mother-in-law. Christian Prince, just say no, women. So just say no. Women are too much work. Stay away from women. Channel needed. Thank you, Maya, for advice, my shrink. Thank you very much. I appreciate your advice. Oh, she is a sister? Oh, I thought it's a guy. He is suffering from a... All right. How will you know? I mean, it's a chat room. We don't know. Especially for someone like me. You know, we are Arab, you know, and sometime someone, she said to me, "My name is Jessica," and then you said to her, "Thank you, brother." Yeah, Jessica, thank you, brother. Okay, thank you, brother. What? Who is the brother? My name is Jessica. Okay, so you are not a guy? No, you don't know what? No, we know hummus, we know shampoo, we know falafel. We do not know Jessica. Who is Jessica? Anyway, nice to meet you. Anyway, I think I need to change. I need to change this verse in the screen. I think this verse is driving many people crazy. You know, since we said they bounce like boing, 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 people are like, I noticed that even their English is not good no more. Their grammar is messed up. I mean, don't. Okay, let us change the verse. Let us change it to something more decent. More decent. Hold on. How old I am? I don't know. When I was born, there was no record. There was no ink actually. They used to write names at that time using what it's called today silicone. We are there, by the way. We are the first one who discovered silicone. Yeah. Computer, the first computer is made by an Arab person, and his name is Mohammed Arab. The same as Shakespeare. His real name is Shakespeare. Everybody knows. I mean, he tried to hide it, tried to cover it, but too late. Let us find something more decent, replacing this thing here in the screen, because this is missing the behavior of many people here, which is not good. I think I found something more decent. That's better. Any Muslim would like to say anything? This is why people they do jihad. This is why people they commit a murder, because he promised them virgins and vaginas and penis will never sleep. This is the reason. This is the truth. People that try. If you have my books, if you read my last book, Six and Allah, you will see I have tons of reference why people they want to commit suicide. They are desperately looking for the heaven, which is sex. It's all about sex. Only about sex. Reference. Let me teach you something, guys. Anytime I show something in the screen, this is what you do. You go to Prophet Google, peace upon him, and then you can choose, like, let us say some unique words. As an example, here it says that his penis, his male member, will never become flaccid. So just type those words and you will find the reference. Just type it, very fast. Always learn that. Right? There's a guy, his name Fahad. He wait a minute. Go to mental hospital. Why? Because oh, you think I am the one who said that my penis will not go sleep? No, my friend, this is your prophet. Have you ever heard of a prophet, Fahad, saying that your penis in heaven will never go sleep? And is that a gift or this is a punishment? So how you can sleep in your belly? Like you sleep in your belly and like your belly is up because you have a column there. Like brother, what is that? Balango? How you can sleep? You sleep on your back, you have something coming up like a flag. What is that? And especially if you say that your penis will be endless. Now, who is the one who have a mental issue, my friend? Endless penis and never go sleep. So find me a solution where we can put this penis now. Which warehouse can hold it? Your prophet said, "Kan-nakhla sahuq," which means as an endless palm tree. Wow, brother, look at your penis, brother. Those branches, brother, are coming from your penis. Yes, brother. Do you have palm date, brother, in your penis? No, brother. And you are telling me I am the one who lost his mind? Guys, why we have only, look, we have 29 Muslims give it dislike, 354 only like. Why? The Muslims are trying to take our videos down. Don't worry, my videos always downloaded. You see, even when we condemn crimes, they don't like my videos. It doesn't matter what you do. Why David was not punished for adultery? Why Jesus preached hate in Luke 14? Why loving God hate in palm? And you know, what about you give me the rest of the Bible, my friend? Why you don't address all the questions? Copy paste from the atheist website and bring it to me, all of them. And the Christian Prince, he will spend the coming century just answering you. Abdul, first of all, David, he will be punished by who? He is the king. Secondly, David, even though he is not punished, he admit and he cry for God, asking for forgiveness. You're a prophet, he did the crimes and he is proud about it. So there is a huge difference between somebody who commit sin or even a crime and he cried to God asking for forgiveness. If you go and see what David says in the Old Testament, you will see how he is condemning himself, asking God for forgiveness. You're a prophet, he make chapters in the Quran saying to any Muslim woman she gave her vagina to the prophet so he can F her. And why you don't punish your prophet? Oh, Zahra is calling. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, Zahra, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm all right. Why you are calling us, Zahra?
I'm calling because I finished. Is I'm muted?
Can you speak louder, please?
Okay, listen.
Listening. Go ahead.
I'm listening. I'm hearing my voice. I don't know where it's coming from. Just
All right. So what do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
wait. Give me a second. Let me fix my microphone. Okay, listen. I don't know what you're even thinking about. You're right. You're writing on your title strongly condemns cowardly attack on New Zealand mosque. And what you're doing, what you're living, you're spreading hatred towards against Muslims.
How?
Everyone that is listening to you.
How?
Everyone that is listening to you is fueled by this hatred.
You know, Zahra, you are a coward. Because
why am I a coward?
Because if you are a truthful, the guy we were saying here, that this guy is a coward man and he did exactly what Muhammad did. Read the hadith for me. This is exactly what Muhammad did. Hold, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up and read, shut up and read the story. Shut up and read the story. If you are honest, you are not honest. Your prophet, he attacked people when they are not fighting him and they are watering their animal. Do you see it? This is what this guy he did. He's the same coward as your prophet. He attacked people when they are not aware, they are not fighting him, and they are not armed, and they are peaceful. This is what your prophet did. This is what your prophet did. This is what your prophet did. He is a coward like him.
Contributing to more hatred.
This guy. No, we are fighting hatred.
Change your title. Change your title.
You are the one who spread hatred. Shut up. You are the one who have no. Why you don't condemn your prophet attacking? Why the crusade? Shut up, you whore. The crusade happened because you attack, not because the crusade attack you. You see, the same whore, she said to me before that the crusade, and she said because Muslims are nice, they have the Pact of Umar. And then we went to the Pact of Umar, and she posted for me a website which is a fabricated story, and we showed her what the crusade, what the Pact of Umar said, as you see in front of you, and she refused to read it. This is your Quran. The crusade, it is you attacking the Christians, not the crusade attacking you. It is not the crusade they went to Mecca, never been in Mecca, never attacked Mecca. The Muslim army and Muhammad army, he came all the way to Tabuk, and then because he could not do it first time, he came second time to kill the Christians. And here we go. Read with me and laugh at your lies. Coward. Filthy coward. Fight those who don't believe in Allah from the Christians and the Jews. Do you see it? It's not the crusade who says fight those who they are Muslims. And then after they took our land, they force us into humiliation until they pay the jizya, for they do not choose to embrace Islam. وهم صاغرون, with willing and submission in defeat. The prophet said, this is the hate. Read the hate with me. We are fighting hate here. We are fighting the filthy hate teaching. The prophet said, don't elevate. The Muslims are not allowed to honor the people of the Dhimma or elevate them above Muslims, for they are miserable, disgraced, humiliated. Muslim recorded Abu Hurairah said that the prophet said, don't initiate salam to the Jews and the Christians, and if you meet any of them in the road, force them to the most narrow alley. So how you say that we are spreading hate, you liar? We are fighting the hate of your prophet. Your prophet teaching you the ethic. If you see somebody in the street, spit on him and force him to walk in the sewage. We Christian, we will never allow that. If we see a Muslim in the street, he need our help, we will help him. It's your prophet who teach hate. He is a very hate monger person. What kind of ethic? When Jesus was saying, help and pray for your enemy, love your enemy, Muhammad was saying, even those who they are walking in the street, passing by, humiliate them, force them to work in the sewage. In the old days, the sewage was open canal in the side of the street. And yet this filthy woman, she called me and she played the game of victim. We are here to condemn hate. This filthy guy who killed those Muslims, he is practicing Islam. This is exactly, and look, after that, the same woman, she called me before and she said the pact of Umar, we protected the Christians, we protected the churches. Read with me carefully. Read with me carefully. Here it says, and this is why the leader, the faithful, they call him the faithful because he's a wonderful man, Umar ibn Khattab, may Allah pleased with him, demand his well-known conditions. This is a condition, this is not an agreement, be met by the Christians, those conditions that ensure their continued humiliation and degradation. So what this filthy woman, she is saying to us, if you quote for us what our prophet teaching, you are spreading hate. Do you see it? If you quote for us what we did to you, you are teaching hate. If you quote for us Quran, what Allah said about you, you are teaching hate. Thank you very much. This is the whole story. We are fighting hate. Isn't it your God in the Quran? If you have a little dignity, you will say, I condemn Allah the same we condemn those who killed those Muslims. This guy is no Christian, and he never said he's a Christian, and obviously he is inspired by Muhammad. This is the God of hate. He says, from those two who call themselves Christians, we did take a covenant, but they did forgot a good part of the message that we sent to them, so we string them with enmity and hatred. And you claim that you are against hatred. According to your filthy cult, hatred is coming from Allah to the Christians. If there is anyone, he is a Christian, he have hatred based in your Quran, unless you want to spit in your Quran and say that I don't agree with it, it is coming from Allah. So shame on you to speak about hate and against hate, yet you claim you are against hate, but you are not against this verse. According to your God, if somebody he teach hate as you claim, he is getting it from Allah. What kind of God he does that? What kind of God he do that? Only Muslims can call me. Answer, Abdul. You see, you notice something about Muslims. When you quote Quran, they get upset. And she just said that you are teaching hate. Why? Because I showed people where the source of hate is coming. We are fighting hate. What kind of God he want to target the Christian to spread hatred between them? What that will fix? We are the enemy of hate, while you are worshiping the God of hate. So we condemn the killing of the Muslims the same way we condemn the killing of the Christians and the Jews and the Hindus. The same way your prophet, he killed innocent people when they are unaware. This man, he did exactly what Muhammad did. Read with me carefully. This man in New Zealand, he is a filthy criminal. He did exactly what Muhammad did. I wrote a letter, etc. And then he says, the prophet had suddenly attacked Bani al-Mustaliq without warning. This guy, he did not warn those poor Muslims in the mosque. He did not say, hey, I am a crazy guy, I am a criminal, I want to kill you. Take caution, caution, prepare yourself, arm yourself, hide from me, close the doors. No, 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 no. They are unaware, poor people praying to their God. And he come like a wolf. And he enter and he start shooting those poor people. And this is exactly what Muhammad did. He attacked them, and they are without warning, while they were heedless, and their cattle being watered. Imagine the poor people. They are watering their sheep, their camels. Live in peace. Imagine this. A bunch of people living in a village, women busy cooking, the men, they are busy watering the animals, and then the monster, he attacked, and he started slaughtering left and right. So he killed all the men who tried to defend. All the men are killed, and then he took all the women as captives, and then he raped a woman, her name is Joria, right in the spot. He took it in that day, which means he raped her in that day. He did not even wait for the second day. This criminal in New Zealand, he did not rape any woman. So he is a criminal, filthy, disgusting, but he is more decent than your prophet. You see why they get upset when you show them? Why they are upset from me? Because I show them what their prophet did and what Islam is about and what Islam teach. And they knew that this is very harmful to Islam. You should thank me for fighting hatred. We are trying to show the Muslim that this is wrong, so nobody will kill anybody. If we are teaching hate like you, then we will be doing different story. We will not be showing a verse. We will do what Muhammad do, but we are not like that. We are against hate, we are against violence. But always they try to play, they try to cry. You know, this is what this woman does. The last time she did exactly the same. She called me and she said the pact of Umar was wonderful. The pact of Umar was wonderful, and she gave me a website which is a fake website. And here we go. This is Ibn Kathir. This is their website, Islamic website. The book of Ibn Kathir, translated by a Muslim. By the way, translation is not good. It's filthy, it's stupid, it's a lie, and they took a lot of crazy stuff from there to make Islam look nicer. Even though after all the fabrication still is exposing Islam. Look what it says. Because the Prophet said, don't initiate salam to the Jews and the Christians, and if you meet any of them in the road, this is why, read with me carefully, this is why the leader of the faithful, Umar ibn Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him, demand his well-known conditions to be met by the Christians, those conditions that ensured their continued humiliation. Why? Because the Prophet, he said so. And she go crazy to read that, because that will show the whole story. This idiot, he keeps saying to me, I'm calling you, but I never receive a call. When I call him, he don't answer. I don't have time for kids. Get lost. Don't forget to give a like, please, and right away download our videos, because the Muslims, when they see any videos exposing the cult of Islam, they try to take it down, and they use any way, any method. Oh, you are teaching hate. No, we are not teaching hate. It is you who teach hate. We are fighting hate. If I see a Muslim in the street, I'm not going to force him to the sewage, as your prophet he said. If I see a Muslim in the street, I will say to him shalom. I will not do what your prophet said. Unless you are ashamed of your prophet. Don't initiate salam to the Christians and the Jews. Is that the ethic of Islam? So there is Muslims who initiate salam to us. That's because they are good people. They are not listening to Muhammad. We appreciate those people. And we as a Christians, we should say shalom to the Muslims. And I have no problem to shake hands with them, to have a dinner with them, to have them even as a friends if they take me as a friend. But the second you read this, the second you follow this, the second you believe in this, you are a different person. And yet this cowardly woman, she crying, saying, oh, you are spreading hate. And then here, after he put the condition, what the condition is, you cannot even repair your church. You cannot even pray loud. You cannot stop a Muslim from coming to your house. You cannot read it. Read it is disgusting. A Muslim, he can enjoy food in your house 3 days, 3 nights. He can come to your house, knock at your door anytime. Any Muslim, imagine your house became like a stable or a hotel. Any Muslim, he knock at your door, you have to open and you have to have him for 3 days, 3 nights, eating, sleeping for free. Do you see it? A Muslim coming as guest. A Muslim as guest. Have you ever heard of a guest like this? He is not invited. What kind of a guest? Coward. Anyone he teach hatred, he is a very bad person. Hatred is a poison, can kill you. And this criminal who did this crime, what he did now, he is going to stay like a rat for the rest of his life in jail. What you accomplish? He is the same as those who love to defend Allah by jihad. Hatred bring hatred, and all of us, we should stand against violence and crimes. And the hypocrisy we see, they don't want to condemn saying what Muhammad's saying. If you are a person who is against hate, why you don't condemn Muhammad saying don't initiate peace to the Christians? Don't say peace and force them to walk in the sewage. Why you don't condemn that? Why you don't condemn the Quran says kill the Christian and the Jews? Why you don't condemn that Umar ibn Khattab, he wanted to ensure humiliation on the Christians and the Jews? My friend, who care if Venom is Abbas or just a kid? All of them, they are a bunch of potatoes who don't dare to come and to read. They shout, they scream, but they cannot read. They play victims when it's not even time to play victim. After hundreds of thousands of attacks on Christians and Jews and Hindus, and then a filthy guy, he attacked Muslims, poor people who they are praying. Now they will say, oh, see, there we go. We are victims. Actually, this guy, he is helping many people to take advantage of this. Because now they will say, okay, well, here we go. This guy is a terrorist. What this guy he accomplished now? He's just a psycho person who liked to have attention. This is why he was broadcasting himself, the same as ISIS. The difference between him and ISIS, they were quoting what Muhammad said to kill the disbelievers. This guy, he don't believe in any God. He was not quoting anyone. He was just quoting himself. When somebody is slaughtering somebody in the name of a God, and this God saying kill this person, Why we don't condemn that person? We should condemn him the same as we condemn this person here. It is Muhammad who said, kill them in the name of God. This person here, he is a filthy, sick person who have a mental issue, and he is trying to seek attention, and he don't have any target except, you know, you want to be famous maybe. That's why he was excited. Even he said that the party started. Obviously, have a mental illness. There's many people, they do crimes or they do crazy stuff just to get attention. You will see a woman posting her naked pictures just to make a scandal about herself, so everybody would talk about her. That's it. This guy, he had the same sick issue. If people are decent in fighting hatred and violence, they should condemn all kind of violence. It doesn't matter it's done by who. If it's done by Muhammad or done by somebody, his name is George, condemn it. But they will not do that. If I try to find an image of this story here to make a movie about it, you can imagine there's people, they are praying in the mosque, they are peaceful, they are not doing any harm to anyone. Somebody is reading his book, somebody is washing his hands, somebody is bowing down, and then a filthy criminal, he get in and he start killing people. This is exactly what Muhammad did. People are watering their animals, women are cooking the food, children are playing in the yard, and then the attack happened. It's exactly the same. The only difference, this guy, he did not take captives, he did not rape women, he did not take slaves. Muhammad, he did. So always we have to be condemning whoever teach hate and violence. It doesn't matter who is he. There's many people, they are inspired with their hate. You need to ask yourself, who inspired who? Like this guy, how he got this idea to attack? Obviously he is watching, you know, maybe ISIS videos. He cannot quote Jesus says kill in the name of God. He cannot. If he's an atheist, he cannot quote any even atheists don't come with this. Who is inspired those criminals? Attacking people when they are not attacking you, unaware. And you know the funny, when some people, they like this woman, she tried to play like a victim, and you are spreading hatred, but when you ask her how we are spreading hatred, she will not answer. She will just shout. Where, how, what we said, what we did. You know, all what she's upset from is why you are showing what the prophet did. This is the whole story. Why you are showing us this? Why you are showing us that? She don't want you to see. Coward need to be exposed. The same as we expose this coward in New Zealand, we expose any coward in anywhere in the world. This guy, history will speak about him, that one day a filthy murderer, he attacked a bunch of people who they are doing nothing wrong to him. The same as history reported that Muhammad, he killed thousands and thousands of innocent people. She cannot answer because I cut her. No, I cut her because she is screaming and she decided not to read. And you are a liar. You, what about you call me? She is a female who is screaming like crazy. She is not going to read. And I know her from before. I said to her, did your prophets this? Did she read? No. You're screaming, you're being hit, and why you are allowing your sister to call me, but you are the man who don't dare to call Abdul? Call me. She have balls, you don't. She have balls to scream. She is just like acting like a child. She have no answer. Do you have an answer? Do you have an answer? Is it okay for you to attack people watering their animals and to take their children and to take their women to rape them? Do you agree with that? Here we go. You want to call me or you want to answer in text for free? Can you show it in Urdu? Do you speak Urdu? How I know Urdu? I mean, from where I will get you the Urdu? Screaming and shouting is just to cover the shame. Why you don't read and explain to us what happened? Give us your opinion. Why you are screaming? This man, he did exactly what Muhammad did. Both of them, they are criminals. That is the whole point. She have no problem that we say that he is a criminal, but you cannot say Muhammad is a criminal too. This is the whole point. And if you say Muhammad was a criminal too, you are spreading hate. This is the point. Speak about anyone, but don't talk about Muhammad. All his crimes are good crimes. Taking women, raping them, fighting people suddenly who they are watering their animal without warning. I mean, why? If Muhammad is an honorable man, what about sending a warning to your enemy? Say, hey, I have a problem with you. Send your men to fight me. Huh? No, people are busy. They have no idea what's happening. They did not fight him. They did not get ready for war because simply they have no enemy. He just wanted to take their women and to take their cattle and their money, for they are not Muslims. So we are against criminals. It doesn't matter who they are. Any Christian who kill anyone, he is not being a Christian. How you can kill? God, he gave a soul for a human being. Who are you to take it? Unless you are defending yourself or etc. But attacking people, this is not only it's a crime, it's a cowardly crime. I mean, what kind of a man? Okay, you have guns and they are not arms. You attack them and they are not aware. They are in their mosque bowing down to their God. They can't even see you, and then you start shooting them. How coward you are. But this is exactly what Muhammad did. And this is what make them upset, that I am showing what Muhammad did. You should not do that. Show only what that guy did. Point your finger only at one criminal. Don't point your hand or finger at the other criminal. I have no logo. What logo, Fahad? Farhad. Look at this guy, you guys, What logo? What do you mean logo? What this guy is talking about? This is Sahih Bukhari. This is your book. This is the second holy book in Islam after the Quran, reporting how your prophet raped women, captured slaves, children, and killed all the men of the tribes. Not a single one left alone. So what we will do now? Show me the book. Show me the book, guys. Show me the book. Show me the book. I mean, now he will ask me, show me your face too. I mean, stop being an idiot. What do you mean, show me the book? Here we go. This is the link. Open it. Show me the book. Show me your finger. Show me your toes. Show me your face. Show me. I mean, the story in front of you, the reference in front of you, and then show me the book. Show me. Silence me. All of this we did not show you yet. And the Quran saying the same. This is a very cowardly behavior. Attacking people who have no attention to attack you. Attacking peaceful people who they are living their day. To the point women are busy cooking. Men are busy watering their animals in peace. Very beautiful image actually if you think about it. People living in peace. Kids playing. Women cooking. Men watering the animals. They are not preparing an army to attack anyone. And then Muhammad, he attacked them. This is exactly what this guy he did. This guy, he prepared himself with arm and weapon. Cowardly. He is so proud about him for being a criminal. He opened his live chat or broadcast and he's saying that that's party. For him, killing people is party. This is how sick he is. Well, Muhammad was having party too. Muhammad in the Quran says that Allah will make the believers rejoice by killing those who don't believe in Allah. What kind of a prophet he is? You tell me. Chapter 19, verse number 4, chapter 9, 14, chapter 10, 57. What it says? Kill them. Kill them. Allah punish them by your hands. And Allah will heal the breast of the folk of the believers. Or party. This is Allah saying that. The same exact word this guy he said. This filthy man, he said, let us have party. Or let us say, he said, let us party. So killing honest people, according to him, is party. According to Allah, that will heal the breast of the folk party. Finally, we are, happy. Huh? And if you kill them, Allah will remove anger from their hearts. Do you see it? Is that my translation? Is that my book? Am I in my own stories? You are master Arab, but you are not master Al-Quran real. Well, Adam Galaxy, you better go and buy Galaxy 10. You can say whatever you want, but until now you did not answer me. Your word is very silly and look like you are using too much Samsung. You are not master of Quran real. What does that mean? Answer me. I'm not master of Quran. You are the master of Quran. You are the master of falafel, shish kebab. You are master of everything. Give me an answer, and leave the title for later. What kind of God he says that he will heal the breast of the believers? Why? This guy in the attack, he said let us party because he's filthy. He's obviously mentally ill. But the Quran says that if you attack them, if you kill them, Allah will punish them by your hands. Why? So now when Muhammad he attacked those poor people, they are watering their animals. That will heal the breast of the believers. Party. Do you know Urdu? Yeah, I know Urdu. For sure I know Urdu. Look, let me speak Urdu. Brother Tatar, they're the person his name is the Christian Prince. And he always make fun of Dakanek. And he is absolutely hideous. I don't know if this order is good for you. Any Muslim who have a master degree in Quran can give us an answer? Stop lying. I read their books, stop lying. And this is a good thing, by the way. When you say stop lying by reading your book, it's mean the book, your book is a book of lies. Because I'm not saying anything, I'm just reading your book. All right. Anyway, guys, we aren't going to stay longer. It is getting late. Please download this video and share it around. And we will try to go again live on air after that, maybe tomorrow afternoon, or maybe Saturday. Already, actually, tomorrow is already, we are Friday. Yeah. So we will try to do another podcast today. If not, we will do it in Saturday. Please download this video. This video will stay there for maybe an hour or so, and then we will not leave it there. So download it, and to find it later, you can find it in different page of those who download my videos. All right. You need translator to make more impact. No problem. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for being here. May the Lord bless you. And again, please don't let people like this to be an example to follow. Those are sick people. They don't present any civil human being behavior. Bloodshed is evil, is ugly, no matter who is doing it. Killing, hatred, violence is extremely rejected in Christianity, and you will not go to heaven by killing an innocent person. I guarantee you that. You are not following Christ, and you do not know him yet if you do that. A person who destroy a spirit or a soul was created by God. You have no right to take that soul from this person. What made by God, only God can take. God, he created me, he created the Muslims, he created the Hindus, he created the Buddhas, and nobody have the right to kill any. If God want to take my soul or your soul, let him take it. He give it to us. He can take it. But you take it, you commit a crime. A crime you will pay for. And I hope that, you know, watching ISIS videos will not make people try to follow them as an inspiration, because I believe this guy, mostly he wanted to be famous like ISIS. He wanted to be, he have a mental issues. He liked to be known. He liked to be seen killing. Some people, they have this madness, crazy stuff, you know, like torture. They enjoy it. They like to tape their victims. And this is exactly what ISIS was doing. That is nothing but a sickness. Prove that the person who is doing that is not, he don't hold like a stable mentality. Regardless of doctors, they say he is sick or not. For me, I believe he's sick, you know. The second you think of killing anyone, I mean, you are sick. Unless you are defending yourself. Like if I am in the mosque and this guy is coming to shoot me and I'm a Muslim, I will shoot him back. I have the right to shoot him back. So if you defend yourself, that's a different story. And if you defend yourself, somebody, he's a criminal trying to kill you, and you defend yourself and you kill that criminal, that's a different story. But you go to kill people who have nothing to do with you. They never did anything wrong to you. You don't even know them. Just because they are Muslim or Hindu or Christian or a Jew, that is disgusting. That is filthy. And we as a Christian, we should fight against that. And this is why actually I am fighting the cult of Islam, because Islam promote that idea that anyone who don't believe in Allah is an enemy of Islam, and that is wrong. Somebody, you know, there's people, they are cursing Jesus every day in movies, in TV, actors. They say the F word. We don't go and kill them, and we will never do that. If you believe in God, what about let God punish the one who do wrong? Why you want to punish him yourself? especially he is just speaking a word. He's not like committing a violent crime. If he do a crime against God, if God is God, he can punish him. Isn't your God capable of sending somebody to hell? Let him go to hell. What's your problem? Why you want to kill the person? So if you are a believer and you believe in God, whoever your God is, if your God is a true God, let your God punish the person. Not like the Quran says, kill them, Allah, he punished them by your hands. That's mean your God is fake God, does not exist. Otherwise, you do not need my hands to punish them. Why you don't punish them? He's not capable, right? So true God is the one who will not let crimes happen. He will not promote crimes. He will not promote hate. And this is why we Christians, we believe in Jesus, who he said, love your enemy, pray for them. We never heard before anyone saying love your enemy before, and we will never hear that in the future. This is beyond the human behavior, very noble. Nobody will say that because it's too much. Love your enemy, imagine. Still, we as a Christians, we have no choice. Either we believe in what Jesus said or not to believe. So when he said love your enemy, that's mean you love the Muslims, you love the Hindus, you love the atheists, you love, and love here, by the way, does not mean give kisses and hugs. No, it's mean you don't promote hatred or violence or act against them, but you teach them and you bring them to show them the truth. The same exactly as we do. When we show the Muslim that this is wrong in the Quran, we are not hating them, we are showing them that Islam is wrong. When the Quran says Allah will spread hate and enmity, we ask the Muslims what that will bring, what that will do for your benefit and my benefit. What is the benefit of God? He spread hatred and enmity between us. Is that going to fix any problem? Is that going to make our life better, your life and my life? Is that going to make the earth safer? No. So this is what we are doing here. We are trying to show the Muslims that this is wrong. I understand that you believe in Islam, you believe in a God, you believe in Allah, you believe in a Muhammad, but as you see, this cannot be the right way. You see, Jesus, he said, I came to the sick, not to the healthy. So if the Christians are sick, let us say for the sake of argument, Allah here saying Christians are sick, why you spread hatred between them? Is that how you help the sick one? By putting more bacterias? What this verse is doing? What the verse saying, take not Christians and Jews as a friends will do? Will help who? Who is getting the benefit from this? I want to take Muslims as a friends. I want to take Hindus as a friend. If all of us we can be friends, we have peace. But if we want to follow this verse, then how we can have peace? Especially the world today became so complicated. There's Christians everywhere, there's Muslims everywhere, there's Hindus everywhere, and they're flying and they're airports, and the world became so small. So what do you mean take no Christians and Jews as friends? How we will practice this? What, don't buy airplane from them? If you don't have airplanes. Don't buy cars from them, cell phones. Don't use their machines, so you won't have electricity. You have to friend them. In order to get their help. So let us help each other to spread peace and love, not hatred. And let us all of us condemn any filthy idiot like this guy who commits such a crime today. So he will not be example for anyone to follow. Because you see, always criminals, they if they promoted, then there's some they will like to follow them, to follow their step. If some people they try or start praising them, oh, they are wonderful, then there's many they will follow their steps because they like to be famous, they like to be known. And actually, I believe that this guy now, he have special pleasure that everybody is talking about him. I think this is his best joy now. This is like the top because he have a mental illness. Every news agency speaking about him. Finally, he is in TV. This is what he want. This is why he was recording himself going live in Facebook for he have a mental illness. So thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you soon again, Christ is Lord, Islam is false. Take care and God bless you. Bye-bye.